Good afternoon. We are here down at the Dakota Center for the Youth Violence Seminar, which is a part of several programs for Martin Luther King Jr. Day that MLK Dayton and several other organizations are putting on here today. So we're going to talk to some folks and kind of see what the seminar is about and go from there. Community leaders from local nonprofits and local schools came to support and present at the event. Here down at the Dakota Center today.
Oh, I'm just here to support. I really think it's an amazing thing anytime we have programs that are centered around our children. There's so many things today that go on that sometimes have to stop and realize that our children need us all the time. And so anything, especially when we talk about violence and violence prevention, and ways that we can counteract that. We talk about it a lot. It's a buzzword, violence, interruption, things. But how do our children really find those alternative solutions to handling the conflicts? It's a natural thing that you're going to have conflict. From youth and adults, we always have this conflict. The key is to figure out how to deal with the conflict. So I'm here to support.
We are part of the Saving Sarah's Daughters program. It's an initiative that is here to mentor the young women in the community, to provide solutions, biblical solutions to help them to navigate through their just basic life trials, situations, anything that they may need to be taught as young women, young ladies. We are here to provide that for the community, and today we're going to be presenting the program to Dayton.
Youth Violence introduced the organization and mission before having various speakers talk about the issues youth face and their concerns and what the community could do to assist those concerns.
Israel, we are YVCR, which stands for Youth Violence and Conflict Resolution. Give me the first slide. And so what we're here today, we're here to save our children. Amen. Save our children. What's going on in the community? Talk to me. Violence. Violence. What else? What do you see in Dayton? What's going on at the libraries? Violence. Down at the transit center? Violence. Yes, lots of them.
A Dakota Center administrator and concerned parent talked about the struggles youth face in the community.
Youth violence, to me, it really hits home because it's part of the work that I do. It's one of the reasons why I do the work that I do at Dakota Center. Initially, I was hired to work with our seniors, but I also help with the youth here at Dakota Center. And a lot of times, I see our youth that come through our program, and if they don't have anything, once they complete our program, if they don't have anything going on outside of Dakota Center, fathers, mentors, other programs, they tend to lead to the streets when it ends up in youth violence.
A local pastor also talked about the importance of education in schools, particularly identity education.
Where you can't control your behavior. Now, when you've got things to do, it's a fact. If you've got a mind that you don't have anything to do, you get in trouble. So we got to stay active. Going to school, not letting people put a label on you. Labels belong on clothing, not on people. So you don't let somebody define who you are, what you're going to become. I need you to know who you are. That's why the school districts and the school systems have to give us our history. Black history, and that's true for our Latino history. That's true for everybody else's history. But Black history is American history. So we've got to know, because if we don't know who we are, how then do we tell our kids to be proud?
A representative of Saving Sarah's Daughters talked about the statistics of challenges young Black women face and young women face in the area and in Ohio, and how it can contribute to youth violence and furthering the struggles of youth.
As women, a lot of times we skip all of that and we just go be women. We don't have a lot of training. We don't have a lot of manuals or instructions a lot of times, usually. So here are some statistics that are a result of us not having that training. Percentage of births to unmarried women. In Ohio, 42.3% of births are to unmarried women. 19% of households are single mom households. Almost 950,000 children live in single parent or single grandparent households. Approximately 21% of all new HIV diagnoses are among young people ages 13 to 24. That's hard to swallow. Teens and young adults have the highest rates. Raise your hand if you're a teen or a young adult. This group has the highest rate of sexually transmitted diseases of any age group. So this is that age group. I want y'all to get a visual. Raise your hand if you're between 13 and 24, 25. That's our teens and young adults. So above adults, grown folks who do grown folks things, this is the group that is most affected. All right, so people like to point out that these numbers have decreased over time, but that doesn't make it less impactful or less disheartening considering what it means for our future.
Afterwards, audience members, speakers, and the community organizations came together to further the conversations and create concrete plans on how to continue these community conversations in the community. This is James May for DATV at the Youth Violence Seminar for MLK Day in Dayton, Ohio.